I'm just going to read a little letter I wrote to Josh and everybody else. Dear Josh, I don't even know where to start. You have filled my life with so much adventure, from the little model airplanes we used to build to entering the White House and seeing the historical wonders it beholds. Josh, for one thing, your presence here on Earth has taught me so much. The day I met you on the beach, being an average young boy, I approached you with the kindness and curiosity. I honestly had never talked to anyone who was disabled before, simply because I wasn't sure if they were like me, laughing, playing, a friend. Then as
I will tell you that airplane that Amadio, that first one that Amadio and Josh made together, was painted orange. And I came in one day to the smell of spray paint in Josh's bedroom.
The bed was covered in orange paint.
And that was the last plane that got painted in Joshua's room. Many more were built by his dear friend Amadio.
All right. Then as I began to talk more, I realized people like Josh are exactly like me. The absolutely one thing Josh couldn't do is get up and walk around. I remember coming over to Josh's house right when I met him. We always wanted to build a model. It basically became a routine for me for a while. I couldn't leave until Josh and I had built something. Then some years had passed, and now we began checking out the remote control stuff: airplanes, flight simulators, models, slot cars, rockets. It wasn't too long until we visited the local hobby store and walked in, and we were overwhelmed by everything in store. Josh was pointing at all different directions, and then I would get whatever he was pointing at and bring it down and show it to him. And then he pointed to her. She was the most beautiful thing Josh and I had ever seen. Big Bertha. I brought her down for me and Josh to look at, and we quickly flipped over the package to see how high and fast she could go. Josh and I had reached the rocket era. We brought it home, and over time began working on it carelessly, spraying highlighter orange spray paint on the rocket, which at the time we didn't realize wasn't so smart. Well, although Josh's bed sheets were covered in orange spray marks, we finally had completed the rocket. Mr. Tom was with Josh one day when I came over, so we had asked him if he could take us to the nearest soccer field to shoot it off, and I gave Josh the remote with the button to push it so he could launch. Josh pushed the button, and Big Bertha was off. I looked up into the air, and I looked back at Josh. There was a great deal of excitement in his eyes. This was one of many things Josh and I did. Then the video game era came around, and next thing you know, models started to collect dust, and topics changed from the biggest model in the hobby store to the next Call of Duty. And unfortunately, that's where Josh and I found ourselves stuck in as we speak, the video game era. But what have I been given from all of this? Josh's myotubular myopathy. And as I walk with Josh, simply going to the store and look around, I see one man stare at Josh. I see a little kid stare at Josh. I began to wonder why. Josh is like you and I. Most people wouldn't take the time to come over and say hi, because I don't know why, it just strikes me. And in fact, it's a treasure to meet someone disabled, because they truly change your life. You come to realize just how grateful it is to be able to get out of bed in the morning, or to clean or do morning chores. Anytime I don't want to do something or feel lazy to get up and do it, Joshua Miles' phrase is the one motivation that makes me get up. He makes you so grateful for a strong heart or the ability to breathe on your own. He has given me appreciation for what I have. And although receiving a material gift is nice, receiving a gift that cannot be seen is a million times better, because you cannot take that material gift to heaven or have it your whole life. Joshua Frase passed on Christmas Eve. He was able to celebrate Jesus' birthday with Jesus himself. So I highly suggest next time you see a person or meet someone that is physically or mentally disabled, don't be afraid to say hi or wave, even if they cannot see or understand you. Because I have gained so much from just waving and approaching this young man one day at the beach. And thank you, Josh, for everything, and especially a friendship that would not be forgotten. And oh yeah, P.S. Josh, start working on your game, because when I arrive, we can start a game of 1v1 basketball.